Hello, sisters. Welcome to Finding Faith Fridays. I am so thankful to meet with you yet another Friday. This week has been an amazing week for me, and as always, I'm truly grateful just to take the moment and have the ability and the privilege to just meet with you for a few minutes. I won't take up your time today, just like I do with each Friday. I try to come to you with a pre-recorded message, just speaking on faith, speaking on how our week has been, what our expectations are, and what's to come forward. As always, I'm hopeful that you have grabbed your tools for this week. I'm hopeful that you will continue to do the self work. You will continue to take the initiative on your own and also receive the blessings that the love of a woman has to offer for you. So we're just going to go ahead and get started. How is your faith? Have you measured your faith lately? My faith, as always, is I'm battling. I am a fighter. I'm a warrior. I truly believe that I have a purpose on my life because this week has been very trying for me. What I have noticed is that as I elevate higher and higher in my faith, I am constantly faced with battles, big or small. There are definitely battles that are intended to knock me down. But I stand firm on the promise that God has given me. And God has told and reassured me that He will never leave, nor will He forsake me. And I believe that with my whole heart. When I mentioned a few weeks back that I was going to give my life to God and asking God to have His will on my life, I meant that with all means in my body. I just often wonder, do we as people really mean those words when we speak them? Do we really understand what unwavering faith is? Or is it circumstantial with us? I noticed that if things aren't ideal or if things aren't going the way that we feel that they should go, it's wavering. If we have an opinion on something and we feel that it shouldn't go this way, or we'll just even put our expectation or whatever our limitation is on a situation, and if we feel that it isn't, then it shouldn't be isn't. It shouldn't be. What I mean by that. For example, I may say, oh, I wouldn't take that if I were you. I don't see how you do that job. I don't see how you wake up every day and go to a place of employment that does not cherish you or value you as an employee. Well, from my opinion, and I speak my opinion only, maybe that's not my place. I don't know what your journey is. I don't know what path God has and is taking you on to get to your destiny. So all I can do for you is pray. Pray for your deliverance. Pray for your relief. Pray for you to receive all the blessings and favor that you need to receive. And I think as people, we tend to tap more on the physical than we do the spiritual. On the last couple days, Facebook has shared memories with me. Memories dating back to 3 years ago when I was married and still in my marriage, and just different little activities and moments that my family and I may have shared. I don't have an issue sharing those memories because that's a part of me. Whether it ended badly or it was something that good came out of it, it was a part of my life. It was a part of my journey to get me where I am today. I've had a lot of hurtful moments, and my memories now, they don't bother me. There was a time when I couldn't look at my memories or I didn't want to share my memories. But my memories actually does not bother me. That was a great moment in my life. One memory in particular was my husband and I, we were at a party, a denim and diamond party that we went to. Because we used to do a lot of things together. And we were drinking and we were having a good time. And I looked up at the date and it was March of 2019. Where exactly 2 months later is when I was blindsided with a divorce and ended in jail. So that was a somewhat of an emotional moment for me because it just shows you how your life can flash at the blink of an eye. It can show you how nothing is forever. Everything in your life is temporary. And so we continue to cherish things and people and materials that may not be here in the next year or two. But we hold so much value and grace on it as if it is. Be thankful for the right now. I can look back at those memories and now I'm honestly in a position to where I can say I understand why my journey went the way that it went. I couldn't understand it at the time, and most people on the outside looking in probably can't and still don't. They can't understand why I'm in a forgiving place. But when you are thinking spiritually, you have to forgive. Forgiveness is for you. Forgiveness is of God. You're giving God the ability to have his way with your life. You are releasing all your pains, all your sorrows, all your troubles to God. That's what faith is. Faith is not always about when things are going good. Faith is about what you're willing to do when it don't look good. Are you willing to trust God when you don't have a penny in your pocket? Are you willing to trust God when your children are being disobedient? Are you willing to trust God when you're sitting behind a jail cell with a charge of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon? Are you willing to trust God when your marriage has been destroyed due to infidelity and selfishness? Are you willing to trust God when you've had childhood trauma and it has affected your adult life? That's when your true test comes. Can you have unwavering faith? Nobody knows your story. Nobody knows your journey but you and God. Your journey may not be the normal journey that most may take. Your path may not be smooth, but it's going to get you where you need it to be, and it's going to equip you for all things that you face. The book of Eli will tell you that. If you've never seen the book of Eli, please watch that book. That man's whole life was a mission. And for each obstacle faced, he was prepared. He was completely faithful. He walked completely by faith because the man was blind. Can you have a blind eye to your life? Can you allow God to truly guide your every step? Can you tap into your spiritual and get out of your flesh? Because your flesh is what's limiting your life. Your flesh is what's speaking death on situations. Your flesh is what is limiting your ability. Because if you have faith and if you believe, nothing is too hard for God. Nothing is too hard for God. Remember that. We have to get out of ourselves, get out of our flesh, and think from our spirit. The word of God tells you. What more do we need? We have everything that we need. We just have to believe it. We have to train our mindset and our thoughts to actually believe that. This is a spiritual battle. My life may not be ideal for most. Most may not be in agreement with things that I've accepted in my life. Most may mourn more than I do. And it's okay. And I'm thankful and grateful to have those that truly, truly love and care about me. But I need those to understand that this is my path. This is a journey God has taken me on for whatever reason. I continue to ask for clarity, resilience, and relief. But I have faith that my battles were not and are not in vain. I am good. I'm in a better place in life. And that's because I truly now understand what really matters. What really matters. My relationship with God is what really matters. My purpose on earth is what really matters. And whatever trial I have to go through to achieve that purpose, I'm willing. I released. I asked God to have his way with my life, whatever that may be. I'm only hopeful that his way and what I want aligns. But if it doesn't, I'm okay with it. And you have to be okay with it too, because it's going to work out for your greater good. But you really need to understand unwavering faith. You really have to understand that this is a spiritual journey. Get out your flesh. Get out your feelings. And do what you're supposed to do for your spirit. Don't challenge others' journey. Focus on your journey. Pray for them with their journey. Because we don't know why they have to go that way. We don't know why that their life path took them down that road. I don't know why my life path took me down my road. I've made some bad choices in my life. Yes, I have. But I've also been through a lot from childhood on up. And I used to ask God all the time, why? Why me, God? Why do I have to go through the things that I go through? Why do I have to deal with the things that I've dealt with in life? From a child to a teen to an adult. But what I've noticed and what I'm understanding is, had I not had those trials from a child to a teen to an adult, I wouldn't have the strength and the boldness that I have now. Those journeys and obstacles didn't change. I just became stronger. And I became stronger because I believed the promise that God gave me. God will never leave nor forsake me. And that's real. The battle is never mine. It's the Lord's. That's real. I don't have to fight anymore. I don't have to worry anymore. I don't have to question anymore. I don't have to have doubt anymore. I don't even have to place my opinion anymore. Because guess what? If it's not in the will of God, I don't need to know it. The greatest gift I can give to you is pray for you in your journey, whatever that may be. But I need you to also pray for yourself. And I need for you to understand that this is a spiritual battle. Get out your flesh. Get out your feelings. And focus on your personal relationship with God. Build that faith daily by using your tools and your self-work. The love of a woman is here to add to that. We're just an extension of God's love. We are in this together, sisters. Again, I am always here for you. If you ever personally need me, feel free to inbox, call, send a request, whatever you may need to do. I am available for you. The Love of a Woman is also here for you. The Love of a Woman has been an amazing extension for me. A sisterhood that I never had in my life. And I'm just so grateful for that. And I hope you understand the privilege that you have to be a part of that. I'm hoping that you take advantage of the tools that are being given to you daily. All we are trying to do is love you, uplift you, empower you, reassure you, pray with you, grow with you through our sisterhood. This is your safe haven. This is your safe place. I am completely transparent because I feel safe to do it. Who knows where my messages or things that I've shared may go, but it's okay because I know we are connected through the love of God and the love of a woman. Ladies, I thank you for taking the time to meet with me on this Friday. As always, I look forward to seeing and speaking with you on this pre-recorded message. I'm hopeful that you'll take the time to listen to Silver Linings with Shannon on Monday and just scroll through the Facebook and posts and in the group and just engage and see what all has to offer. We are here to help each other. We are here to fellowship with one another. If you ever need prayer, remember we do have a prayer line available to you 24/7. If you want to sit down and see what the Level of Woman has to offer as a family, we also have the YouTube option. And if you know of another sister that can definitely benefit from the Level of a Woman, just send her an invite. All you have to do is send the invite. If it's for her, it's for her, and she will come right on time. I promise you. That's one thing I don't doubt. When you fix self, anything that's connected to you will be fixed. When you heal self, anything that's connected to you will be healed. When you increase your faith within self, anything that's connected to you will be fulfilled with faith. You are God's child. Can't nobody play with you? For what? This is a spiritual battle, ladies. This is a spiritual journey. And we got to have a spiritual mindset. Unwavering faith is what we ask for. When Frashandra says her prayers on Wednesdays, listen to those prayers in detail. She's praying for the very thing that I speak on. That's unwavering faith. You got to believe, you got to protect, you got to speak boldly and firmly through the word of God on whatever you're wanting to manifest in your life. Your words are powerful. Believe what you speak. Speak life. Don't limit your life. Don't limit your ability. If you have faith in God, anything that your heart desires, as long as it's in the will of God, will happen. It will happen. You just got to believe it. Stand boldly and firmly in your progress. Stand boldly and firmly in your healthy relationships. Stand boldly and firmly in the deliverance of your children and your family. Stand boldly and firmly in that increase. Stand boldly and firmly in your multiplication, whatever you want to multiply in your life. You believe and you shall receive. Thank you for being with me, ladies. I'll see y'all next Friday. You have a great weekend.